Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
The identity of the driver who was shot and killed by Las Vegas police has been released. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Still ahead on 7 at 7, a former Las Vegas Metro Police officer's fate now lies in the hands of a jury. The latest on her trial, where they'll find her guilty or not guilty of killing her former son-in-law. Plus,
you've got the public sector, elected politicians, and private enterprise all telling them that they need land to solve Las Vegas's housing crisis.
The City of Henderson approves a motion to ask the federal government for more land to build houses. And our very own Aniea Collins visits a local Juneteenth celebration. We have all those details plus more coming right up. We begin with top story sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. The fate of a former Metropolitan Police officer is in the jury's hands as deliberations began on Tuesday to determine if Pamela Bordeaux is guilty of murder after fatally shooting her former son-in-law in 2009. Prosecutors argued the retired Metro officer intentionally shot 32-year-old Sean Babbitt while he was visiting his 3-year-old son at her home. The state argued the ex-officer was distraught because her daughter had full custody of the child, and Babbitt asked for a change to the custody agreement. Bordeaux's defense attorney said the shooting was an act of self-defense after Babbitt allegedly rushed her at the bottom of the home stairs. The jury is set to resume deliberations on Thursday morning. The identity of the driver who was shot and killed by North Las Vegas police officers on Saturday has been released. According to the Clark County Coroner's Office, he's 57-year-old Julian McCoy. Police say McCoy caused a 4-vehicle crash, then refused to get out of his car, had a gun on hand, and was threatening people who approached him, including the fire department. Police said he ignored orders to drop his gun and raised the weapon toward them before he was shot by 7 officers. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Moving on to your weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Temperatures will be near normal today, but it won't be as cool as yesterday, but we are looking at a high of 100 degrees. Sunny skies with some light winds for today. Temperatures will return to well above normal tomorrow, Thursday, into next week, hitting almost 110 degrees by Saturday, and we are expecting temperatures to climb above that for next Tuesday. Overnight lows will stay in the mid-80s. In business news, the City of Henderson is asking the federal government to auction off 8 parcels of land, totaling just over 58 acres. The City of Henderson City Council unanimously approved the motion on Tuesday.
So the Bureau of Land Management's Southern Nevada District Office is now facing heat from everybody in terms of releasing acreage within the Las Vegas Valley for both commercial and residential developments. You've got the public sector, elected politicians, and private enterprise all telling them that they need land to solve Las Vegas's housing crisis.
BLM's local office did not respond to a request for comment, but a spokesperson previously told the RJ via email there are 27,000 acres of land available.
Sports brought to you by PT's Taverns. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com.
I intend on playing her a little bit tomorrow at different spots in the game, and then kind of evaluate on the fly.
Chelsea Gray is trending towards a return with the Aces facing the Seattle Storm at Michelob Ultra Arena on Wednesday, tip-off at 7 p.m. Gray has not played a game this season. She's been dealing with a lower left leg injury.
The competitor in me is like chomping at the bit since October, honestly. Just trying to be mentally and physically strong and make sure my body is ready for that moment.
Going into your health news, today we acknowledge the cultural celebration of Juneteenth. Review-Journal's Aniea Collins shows us how a local health care provider honors the historic holiday.
Jubilee Day, Emancipation Day, or Freedom Day. The most commonly known term used to celebrate Black independence is Juneteenth. The holiday recognizes Black independence and the emancipation of enslaved people in America. Members at Archwell Health commemorate Juneteenth by hosting an open house for seniors in the Black community. The event focused on the cultural significance of Juneteenth while offering resources from over 20 organizations.
Juneteenth means a lot to me as an African American woman. Think back on what my parents and grandparents went through, and to think that now we're celebrating that day, it's a great feeling.
I wore my Juneteenth t-shirt And I'm just here to celebrate Juneteenth and all of the history that is attached to this date.
To see the full video, visit lvrj.com.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The NBA draft takes place June 26, and Alexander Sarr of France has emerged as the -150 favorite at Caesars Sportsbook to be selected with the #1 pick. France's Zachary Rizaché is the +140 second choice to be the top pick, with Donovan Clingan of UConn listed at 5-1. Ron Holland, who played for the G League Ignite in Henderson, is at 20-1, while Kentucky's Reed Shepherd is 25-1. And the G League's Montes Bazelis is a 40-1 long shot to go first overall. Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. During Raiders minicamp, the defensive line proved to be a force, with stars Max Crosby and Christian Wilkins. 2021 third-round draft pick Malcolm Koonce could be the breakout candidate of the year, according to senior defensive assistant Rob Ryan.
Oh my God, can he bring it? Like, he is such an athlete. He can turn the corner. I mean, he can do so many things, and he's been special.
In lifestyle news, James Beard award-winning chef Alon Shaya is extending his residency for his retro food concept, SAFTA 1964, at Jardin inside the Encore. The menu at SAFTA 1964 is broadly Mediterranean and Middle Eastern, drawing on Shaya's family history and his progress as a chef. It includes caviar, falafels, sablefish, and jello molds. SAFTA 1964 is open for dinner on Thursdays through Monday. For more on the food concept, you can visit lvrj.com. Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Trellis has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to arizonatrellis.com to see who's playing. Former Vegas headliner Celine Dion is showing her health struggles with stiff person syndrome in her new documentary. Our entertainment columnist John Katsilamides has the review.
The new documentary, I Am Celine Dion, shows the Las Vegas superstar at her most vulnerable, including a scene in which she suffers a seizure because of stiff person syndrome and is rendered almost totally paralyzed for several minutes. It is difficult to watch, disquieting, and unnerving to say the least, but it also shows many moments of great celebration and triumph. A lot of her career is revisited, but what we don't see out of this documentary is a firm idea about when Dion will be back on stage. I feel it won't be until 2025 at the earliest. The documentary is out June 25th, and it is a must-see for any Celine fans.
Thanks for watching 7 at 7. You can watch breaking news live anytime on any of the platforms listed on your screen. Join us tonight for more 7 at 7 updates.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.